Hello and welcome to Product Reviews by HookedOnTronics. Today we're going to talk about the LCQ-1 6-channel line output converter made by Audio Control. Audio Control's LCQ-1 6-channel line output converter lets you hook up aftermarket amplifiers, speakers, and subwoofers to almost any factory stereo, allowing you to improve the sound without losing any of the factory features. Since most of the factory-installed speakers are cheap and can't take high volumes, factory systems actually turn the bass down as you increase the volume. And even after you change the speakers to the best speakers available, you still won't be able to get the best sound from your music. To solve this, the LCQ-1 features AccuBass. This compensation maintains and restores the bass as the volume is turned up, improving the audio performance. The LCQ-1 also has independent front, rear, and subwoofer equalizers, letting you custom tune the system. Another great feature is the Auto Mode, designed to feed signal to the Channel 3 section when the factory system only has front and rear outputs. Auto Mode takes the Channel 2 input signals and automatically feeds them to the Channel 3 outputs to drive a subwoofer, amp, and crossover. This means your LCQ-1 will accept 2 input channels and give you 3 output channels. The LCQ-1 is designed to fit into a compact chassis, only 6 inches by 6 inches wide, allowing an easy and flexible factory system upgrade. And you can easily adjust the subwoofer level from the driver's seat by adding the ACR2 wired remote bass level control. After the installation, the GTO signal sensing will turn the LCQ-1 on automatically when it detects signal on the speaker level input, so you won't have to do anything except enjoy your music. Let's dig a little deeper into this product. The output summing jumpers. Many of today's better factory stereo systems include separately amplified and crossed over tweeters, mid-ranges, and subs. If you're going to add your own amps and speakers to the car, you will need to combine these separate signals into a single full-range signal for the new system. You can select which input signals will be summed to the main outputs. When the jumper is moved to the sum position, there will also be a corresponding green indicator light on the top front of the LCQ-1. Ground isolation selector. Occasionally, alternator noise may appear in a system because the source unit and amplifier are using different grounding schemes. To help in this situation, you have alternative grounding connections. By default, it's on the isolated position, which usually gives the best results. The GTO, or Great Turn-On Jumper, enables or disables the automatic turn-on circuit. Some cars have a network of connected systems that can turn the factory amplifier on at a time when the audio system is actually off. To prevent this from turning your system on unexpectedly, you can bypass the GTO circuit by moving the GTO jumper to defeat and using an applied 12 volts at the remote-in terminal. Some cars have unusual signals on their speaker leads and will not be easily read by the auto mode circuit. When this occurs, you can manually bypass the auto mode function. This is accomplished by moving the internal auto mode jumper to defeat. However, in this mode, you will need signal on the Channel 3 inputs to output signals on the Channel 3 output. The LCQ-1 has 6 speaker level inputs. These inputs get their signals from the speaker level outputs of your factory installed source unit or amplifier. The speaker level inputs can accept 400 watts per channel. Next are the ground, 12 volt, and the remote in, so you can turn it on remotely with a 12 volt trigger and remote out connection that supplies 12 volts when the LCQ-1 is powered up, and is used to turn on external devices like signal processors and amplifiers. On the other side, we have the preamp outputs. These RCA plugs should be connected to the next component after the LCQ-1, such as a crossover or amplifier. Right next to it is the remote-controlled input, so you can easily add the ACR2 dash-mounted remote that I have here. On the top, you have 17 bands of equalizations, 6 on each of the front and rear channel and 5 bands on the sub-channel. all for custom tuning your system and upgrading from great sound to amazing sound. The AccuBase threshold and level controls that let you determine when the AccuBase circuit activates and let you adjust the level of bass correction desired. 3 output level knobs that allow you to adjust the signal level from your source unit to match the input of your aftermarket amplifiers. 4 light indicators, power, maximized, and 2 connected to main channel indicators that will turn on when the output summing jumpers inside are on the summed position. The LCQ-1 will transform your underperforming factory audio system into a supreme audio machine. And it's available in white or dark gray, giving you more options for your system's look. You can look us up on YouTube, Facebook, and many other places for more product reviews. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon.